welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. This is Maze's Life, where I'm terrible at managing money, but trying to get better. So with today's video, I'm just going to jump right into it. We are at month 7. It's March. It's March. This is my birthday month of my monthly debt confessions. So let's get started. All right, so I'm just gonna write down here at the top. You can see this is my overall debt picture. I'm just gonna write it just like that with my terrible handwriting. All right, so now as you can see here at the top, this is where my debt journey started again in September 2023 at $71,725.67. Here, as you can see, I already have my debts listed out from smallest to largest within the credit card section, and then smallest to largest within the loan section. As you can tell, they're not currently in order of smallest to largest, and that is because things have changed over time, but initially that was how they were listed out. If you want to see, the breakdown of how my debt was in previous months, you can go and watch some of the videos on my channel. All right, so now let's get started. We have my Chase Freedom credit card. My previous balance was $2,000.34. It has increased by $696.43. I have decided that I'm going to start using this Chase Freedom card as my main card instead of my USAA rate card, because even though this one has a higher interest, this one gets points and this one does not. All right. Then for my Cal Coast Credit Union, I did go up a little bit. I think I bought some of those Too Good to Go's orders. That's where that came from. This is my Chase Edge card at $0. It's been at $0 this entire time. I will probably close it, but I'm not sure yet because right now it's helping with my overall debt limit, which is helping my credit score. All right. And then I have my USA signature. So these 3 cards next are currently on a balance transfer promotion of 0%. This one ends first in December of this year, 2024. So I'm working on this one, and then I'll be working on these 2 next. I'm gonna try and get these down to as low as possible. I doubt I'll be able to pay off all of this last one with the Bank of America, but right now with the USA signature, I was able to pay off $330.84 of it. Then moving down to my City Diamond, I was able to pay off $82 of it. And then moving down to my BOA Platinum, I was able to pay off $122. So these are more than the minimums. I believe the minimums are $28, $41, and $64. I will get this one paid off first, and then I'm just throwing money nilly-willy wherever I feel like it at these remaining 2. I'm hoping to get this one paid off next month maybe, but we'll see. Now we have my USA rate card. So that went down $315.98. That is the minimum payment plus a little bit extra as well. Like I said, this is no longer my main card. So you're gonna see the balance going down month to month for this from now on, but also a little bit more than the normal was taken off for just like the minimum payment, because I'm trying to lower my credit usage amount. Okay, so then moving down to my last credit card, we have my Chase Sapphire, and that went down $119.33. That went down because of the minimum payment minus what went to interest. All right, so here is the changes that were made with my credit cards. Even though I did go up significantly on my Chase Freedom, the rest of these were able to still put me in the negative, positive? I don't know. I was still able to go down month over month by $283.51, which I'm so happy about. Hopefully you'll be able to get color in the tracker for the first time in 7 months. We'll see. All right. Let's see here. So now my Vivint loan, that went down by the minimum amount. I'm gonna keep paying that minimum because this is 0% interest for the entirety of the loan. All right, moving down to, oh, and then just to say about this Vivint loan, like I count this, but for instance, I don't count my phone because my phone plan does not show up in my credit report, but this Vivint loan does show up on my credit report. All right, so back to my student loans. So it went down $85.76. That is the minimum monthly payment minus what went to interest. All right, then the same here with my student loans, my auto loans, it went down $252.20, which is the monthly minimum amount minus what went to interest. And as you can see, this is the first month where now my auto loan is less than my student loan. And that's how I'll be going forward because I'm set to pay off my auto loan in 6 years versus my student loan, which is a 10-year plan. Minus whatever happened during that forbearance plan. I don't know what happened, but whatever, how that affected me. Anyways, my personal loan. So as you can see, this loan also went down lower than my auto loan and my student loan amount. And that is because my minimum payment is $553.88, but the balance only went down $413 because of what goes to interest. So for my loans, my overall loan amount or balance went down $787.32, and that is just by making my monthly minimum payments. All right, so now I'll scoot you further forward. You can see here that my total debt went down $1,070.83 month over month, which is absolutely amazing. It's not as great as it was last month when it went down over $3,000, but last month was because of my almost $2,000 tax refund. Altogether, my federal income tax and my state tax was over $2,000, but my federal was $1,938. Plus, I got a little bit of money from my roommate. But now I am able to pay off my bills every single month because now I have a roommate and I've gotten a second job. So this will be the first month. I haven't gotten paid yet, but this will be the first month that I start getting paid. Woo! So I'm excited about that. So this, so last month was the first month that I've ever, or not say ever, but in recent history where I was able to have more income coming in than bills and expenses and money going out. But that was because of the tax refund. But now with this job, with the second job and this income that I'm receiving from my roommate, I will now steadily be receiving more income in every month than money going out. All right. Okay, so then let's color in our trackers. So every month I like to color in some trackers. They're usually, well, you'll see. I don't get to color in them in every single month, or not all of them. But here is my debt tracker for my total debt of the $71,725 that we started with in September 2023. I should really mark in how much is 25%. It's 50%, 75%. I guess I could. So 25% of each box being $718, not based off of this full amount. That would be when I have $53,850. of debt left, or do I put how much I've paid off? Do I put total debt or do I put paid off debt? I'm just gonna put it in parentheses maybe. Minus 17, let me see. $950. All right, and then if I were to do the 50%, that would be 35,900. All right, and then I guess this would be the opposite. So $17,950 left, which would be 53,850 paid. All right. All right. So for the month of March, so we've been starting since September. So we paid off October, November, and December we went backwards. And then January we were still catching up, but just by a little bit. And then February we caught up a lot. But let's do orange. In March, we are able to color in 2 boxes. Yay! This is my birthday month, so we will see if I'm able to rein in on my expenses. Before I used to always buy lunch. I work downtown, and I would go and I would walk downtown and buy lunch. But in February, I had a random man yell at me and kind of chase me for almost half a block while grabbing my lunch downtown. And I was just picking it up. I had ordered something on the Panera Bread app, and he was just angrily yelling at me and chasing me for half a block. And I haven't bought lunch since. So that has helped me unintentionally save money and eat at home, and then make the food that take the food that I made at home, because I'll make extras to work the next day. So I'm also saving money and not spending it at the same time. So that is for my total debt tracker right there. So now let's move to my next one, which is for my loans. So my loans always go down every single month because I can't just add on to my loans the same way that I do my credit cards. So this is my ugly handwriting. This was my starting debt balance for all of my loans. $41,099.62. But now is this amount. So let's just do a quick little bit of math. 34. Oh. All right, and that means I can color in 15 boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so from March 2024, I'm able to color in 2 boxes because each box is worth $411. And I had paid off a little bit over $700, and so I had some amount left over from last month that had me to be able to color in 2 boxes. All right, now let's move on to my last debt tracker, which is for my credit cards. As you can see, I start off with $30,626.05 back in September. Each box is worth $307 for my least amount out of all my debt trackers, and I have not yet once been able to color in a single tracker. So I'm hopeful that this is the first month that I'll be able to color in. So let's see. All right, guys, so I am able to color in one little box. It's my first box. It's just one, while the others, they got to start off with at least 2, and the other ones start off with 4. But at least I'm here. I made it. I'm on the board. Finally. Finally. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so happy. This has been a long time coming. All right, there it is, my one little box, so tiny, so cute, for March 2024, even though we started in September of 23. All right, okay, so that is it. That is my breakdown of my nearly $65,000 of debt. Thank you for following along. If you stayed to the end of the video, I'd love to have you join me on this journey. So hit the subscribe, click the like, and leave a comment if you would like. I'll be back tomorrow with my next video, and if you have any advice, please leave it down below, as I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you, and until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.